In this video, we'll show you something very, very special, which is bringing many-to-many records from Salesforce using a repeated section in Titan Word-Addin. So a simplest example for me to use, and I'll run this through step by step, is to bring an account with its related contacts in multiple different sections. So this is an awesome new feature, and I'm really looking forward to showing you guys. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create a section. And in this section, I'm going to bring from account. We'll call it main. So there it is. And I will create some space. For now, I suppose this much will do. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do account name. And then I'm going to insert a field directly from account itself. Like that. And it's in there. And then let's refresh the filter on the side, and I'm going to say, you know what? I want to bring all my accounts directly from Salesforce, or at least the first 50 in a repeated section. So if I preview now, you can see that it will bring back multiple accounts like that. All right. So these are like my first 50 accounts in Salesforce that it's brought back. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But what if I now wanted to bring all the contacts to each of these accounts in that repeated section? Is that possible? The answer is yes, it is possible now. So let's expand our repeated section here, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and insert a table. And the table is going to come from the object contact, and I'm going to bring back full name, I'm going to bring back email, and I'm going to bring back the account name. So we will do full name, we will do email, we will do account name. There's one more thing I want to do, which is also bring back the phone, and I'll explain why I've done that in a second. So that's good. Add another column, we'll call it phone, and we'll call it business phone for now. Alright, so let's insert that table. Alright, that table's there now, which is pretty good. Now all I have to do is refresh the filter and do this. I'm going to say the account ID must equal my number one account ID, and bring all the contacts to each of these accounts. That's all I have to do. And if I preview now, let's see what comes back. Look at that, beautiful. So each account, the related contacts. Each account, related contacts. In a nested table. Looks really nice, really straightforward, and this functionality is now available. Now if you notice in here that some of the accounts actually have no contacts, which is fair enough, understood, but we don't really want them to show the headers of those tables at all. I'd rather just hide them. So how do you do that? Okay, well, all we have to do is we have to click on this table and then go ahead and check this functionality, hide empty table. Once you do that, go ahead and recreate your table. And now let's run it again and see what the difference is from before. And the difference is pretty simple. As you can see, this account has no table, no contact, so there's no table. And if you scroll down, you can see these accounts have no contacts, so therefore there's nothing. Alright, but at least it looks better and then look messy as opposed to having the actual table headers directly underneath it. So that's the difference when you check that functionality. Now let's go a step further as well. What if like the phone was, empty? We really want to hide that, or even for email, we want to hide that. We don't want to show that. So again, same functionality. Insert edit table. So what we want to do is we want to put a condition here on the cell and say if contact business phone is empty, then go ahead and so this is what this is going to do. It's going to change cell value when condition is true, change cell value when condition is false. So when condition is true, we want to display the field value. When it's false, I just want to say no business phone available, something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and recreate a table, and let's preview now. Let's see what happens. So again, nothing, but you can see here for all our contacts that have no business phone available, we can just say no business phone available when it's true, something like that. Okay, very, very simple, because obviously these do have it, so it's fine. So conditions that you set up will also follow through in each one. Let's go and set up another one in here. We'll play with it. Let's do condition, and then we'll do multi-cell. Actually, in fact, let's ignore that for now. So it just goes to show that if you want to go ahead and format it, the formatting will work nicely as well. We set up a condition on this cell to say if contact is empty, change cell value when condition is true to field value, change cell value if condition is false. You can show and hide different cells as well if you see fit. That's also possible. So that's how the nested functionality works, one to many, many to many, and it's pretty straightforward. So within one repeated section, you can bring back account name, you can bring related contacts, you can even bring back related contacts and the related contacts cases. You can keep going, and now that all of that is possible within the Word-Addin itself. Thank you for watching this video.